The shadow of absolute evil had... A long, long time ago. The absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super-secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super-secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions' evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.
He looks so amused.
The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind. The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father. I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Tanos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. I mean, your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whomp! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered, animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Huh.
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistron. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry, I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
Interesting.
Lanterns! Lanterns everywhere! Lanterns! You'd think some nutcase hung them all over the place just to be irritating. I'm supposed to be the evil one here. Whatever. The shadow of the nestled cozily before the fireplace evil was extremely sensitive to light and would inevitably take damage from it. It was important to avoid light as much as possible.
What is this?
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistron. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers, as long as it wasn't in the light. The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the gate with ease.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know.
I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right. We'd love to come.
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
I'm amused. Huh. I'm assuming I have to go and possess the dude over there. An archmage? Lordy, lordy. I never drink booze again.
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy. I am Grimly, king of the dwarves, and I am...
Heroes Hall, huh? Can't do anything about it.
Enough chit-chat, men. You stay here and secure the area. I have to go check my invention. Stay alert. I can feel something evil lurking in the area. And it's not just that damn pointy-eared... I mean, that elf.
After this cliched monologue, Grimly disappeared into the darkness. The impatient evil shadow set off again. In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes, with lanterns, began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have, if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
I'm glad to see so many of you here of your own free will.
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the passes in the slow lane evil was within range of Talia, the Dark Elf. The time had come for it to use its incredible powers to possess her for a short time.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Die! I feel the power within me. It's over 9,000!
Imagined powers surfaced in Talia, the black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
It's over 9,000.
The dark elf raged through Twistrom's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focused beam, while screaming, Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well.
Woo! Lovely.
The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatched shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistrom. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
No, I always knew Dark Elves were evil.
Twistrom in ruins. Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid...
To be converted by the succubi. Huh. You mean fucked in submission? Dear Lord.
Twistrom looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
While Talia was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I'm definitely not being paid enough for that.
Marvelous.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I am an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
Yeah, I'll just make this my main treasure room.
The grandiose evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The
Look at
new
this.
improved research menu, TM, was now available.
A lot of shit in here. What's this? Can I put this over here too? Yes, but it doesn't really do much.
The new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
I'll do this. Shit, I don't know. I'll do it like this, I suppose. How much room do I have down here? A lot, I guess. So much gold down here.
It's payday.
Who am I paying? No one. I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna build like this. Okay. Just in case I feel like putting a wall there or something. Hmm. Oh, I need to get it researched. Sorry. Can do this. Oh, that's got quite a bit of gold, actually. Why is the efficiency so low? Hmm. Or do I need to go all the way back here? Hmm. Oh, okay, they're gonna spawn in slowly. Okay, okay. Done that.
Death to all that is good.
I got her by the face!
Ah!
Okay. Hmm. So I can only have 5 right now. Okay, he just falls on his face, I suppose. There you go. There you go.
Payday. Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre.
Follow me, sons of Rohan. I mean, my vicious hordes. Let's get these tree huggers and wimps.
The armies of evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistrum. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Now, the weak man died.
The little town of Good was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, guess, evil rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately began to research something.
So I already got her. Do that. Now, I lost an ore.
What is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently, teaching myself to play the ukulele.
I didn't tell you guys to randomly berserk an attack, you know. Oh, battle rage. Oh. So if they get hungry enough, do they automatically get angry or something? Let me see here. I don't really have anything else I can do right now. It's all been limited. to have the Naga heal them all up. I wish you could tell where I was on the mini-map. Let me see. No, not that. There we go.
It's payday.
I'm gonna give myself one more Naga. Look at that bed! It's so amusing. Oh, there's Vidressa. Catch up with everybody. No, mine. There you go. There's that guardhouse I saw earlier. Quit just stabbing my noggers. No. Oh, it auto destroys it. Huh. Ooh la la. I like it. An apprentice, he's not a novice? Oh, they do have attacks. I was wondering about that. I saw that. They healed all of that? What the fuck is this? A hero's camp. Ooh. I mean, I suppose I could try.
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, get ready to attack in waves. Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for real men.
Thanks to the enemy's limited tactical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
Are we being attacked here? Oh, yes. Yes, we are.
Death to the heroes!
Wasn't that the Staggering Pony Tavern? By the goddess, I won't be getting any more roast pork there.
Oh, there's a map on my left too.
Where are you taking me?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I can tell that. I was expecting... No, better.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few of you in here, isn't there?
Ow!
Yeah, you bastards.
No! I'll be back.
Alright, alright, alright. So, did they just come in the front door? I gotta deal with that immediately. Can't have these fools attacking my shit. Pull them all back for a moment. And we'll see.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Nothing can stop me.
There. Let them come back. Let them get some R&R. Smack it. Smack it. So does this heal? Yes, it heals over time. Okay. The evilest evil? Oh, okay.
I am even stronger!
Alright, so. That for her. So we got that going on. More gold. Jesus. There's gold everywhere. Good, good. A large supply of money. A good thing.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Where? Where? Where?
Destroy the good! Ah! Ouch!
There you go. I need to be able to set up something here. So I'll take you. One of you this time. You. Actually, they all need to sleep. And eat. Well, satisfy your hunger. Also, oh, he's missing the R, otherwise he'd be Schrock. And I'd be happy about that. Just go to bed, you boob. So that goes down quite a bit. Okay. I also like how each of the orcs has a fire near their bed. Let's do this. Look at that, I see.
Your little snots have uncovered a dragon's nest.
Oh! Huh. It's neat. I just need to... Oh, so they'll automatically start targeting after me. So got payday going on. Let's go and research some more. There you go. 1, 2. I wish we could kind of add walls back in. Just kind of wanted this to be like a little corridor. She's healing.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Rogue. You missed! You failure! Magic doesn't miss! That's what I learned in every game so far.
Take that!
My question is, can I take this body and drop it here? What do I do with these bodies? There. Just throw it over here, I guess. Since this says treasure. Well, no, I don't want too many treasure rooms. In fact, I think I'll make this my main treasure room. That's gonna frustrate me right there. Expand this, increase the size of the treasury. Then they'll have to start picking away at that, but that'll give me another guaranteed section of money gain. Do that. Give me you. 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 With you. Want you. 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 Oh, yeah, that gave me. That gives me 3, 6, 7. I'll call that good for now. Oh, if I have 7. No, that's 9. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take you 2. So last time we were here, I had you guys attack this. I want you to go back here, and we'll see what I can find around. It's constantly producing evil for me, which is good. Got 20 cobblers. They got some dead pigs. So yeah, I messed this out. Considering this right here, I gotta get rid of that now. Just to even it out. And those because they're cold. Okay, there you go. It's about to question a lot of things. So, Heroes Camp is down. You just healed him as he was about to die, you son of a bitch.
The second island of the good was mercilessly overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface. Excellent. Even better than in Dungeons 2. Not that I'm out to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
Talking smack.
Heyday.
I love it. So let the Naga heal him up. So what is this? It's a hero camp. And there's the other thing. What's this book? Hold on. No, someone's going to get lucky here. That is perfect for a Naga, actually.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
It's a rogue.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Oh, they!
Alright, so let's see here. All over here still healing. But now that I got the one with the natural life regeneration, I feel better for it. Come over here, destroy this heroes camp. Make sure there's no one else hiding about. And that'll be the last guard building. Okay. Hello. Now they don't have support anymore. And they're just getting buffed off. Right, so I'll leave him to heal for a second. Let me see here. Go ahead and just carry this whole room. So much money over here.
Your creatures have inadvertently dug into a dragon's nest.
Oh my lordy, look at how many dragons are in there. There's quite a few Durgans. Don't go in there, you boob. There you go. Ah! So I'm assuming we're just gonna leave those for now, huh? How's the healing going up here? All done? All done. Good. Oh, he's level 3 now. Get fucked.
The good camp has been destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army. Now it was time to take over all of the good islands. But that would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple, my ass. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last 2 games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
Oh, okay. I'm just feeling destructive now. I want to destroy everything.
Heyday.
It's in a rage. So I got the overworld and I have the underworld. Okay. Right, let me look. Yep. Okay. What's this? There you go. I was about to say, why ain't you healing him? He's slightly damaged. He's attacking the support. Kill it.
Talia and the destructive Evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistram and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Oi! What the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The Dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God, the foresighted Evil had provided for this contingency. The Dungeon Heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Oh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing Evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Tanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
No, that's just mean. I spent time building that. You fuck.
The Gehenna Stones. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram, Talia set out for the Gehenna Stones. They served as seals to keep the demons banished in hell, where Tanos himself had exiled them. Her so-called foster fathers...
Demons. Marvelous. Okay. Also, why are all enemy units just considered heroes? Why aren't they just soldiers? It considers all heroes.
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy units are used where you are, away. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if one or two evil creatures had to die. But hey, that comes with the job. The incredibly foresighted Evil hadn't brought Talia here for nothing. The ancient Gehenna Stones were nearby. Tanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic relics to seal them there. Unfortunately, it was unclear how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day when Tanos banished the demons and sealed the stones. I can open them! But should I really do it? These unearthly beings terrorize the land and... Oh, shut up, good Talia!
So, you know how to open the seal. Excellent. Devious Evil is obviously nobody's fool. It all feels like a real plan.
I just have to get through to the seals. Then I can open them. But I need protection from the elemental guardians while I do so.
Okay, that should be doable. Get Talia to the seals. Guard her while she opens them. First, however, it would definitely be a good idea to build a powerful dungeon in order to be prepared for any heroes stationed in the area.
So I need a bit of evil to craft that, but I need to get started on this stuff first. Alright, so I shall let you destroy these things. In fact, I'll let you go ahead and... No. I'll do like that and that. And just simply go boom, boom. There we go. This over here will be cobbler. Just so they match in size. Yeah, it'd be a fair assumption that if they're equal in size, they'll take care of the correct amount. I need more of these little braggarts. There we go. So I'm going to do that work for the moment. Let's add some more. And grab me a soda.
Uh-oh, a spider nest has been unearthed.
I believe that was a choice well made. Went in there for soda, but came back with cake. Much healthier.
There were disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would look much better as islands of evilness instead. Especially since that evilness could be used for new technologies.
What is that unbearable place doing right in front of my dungeon? Disgusting! Creatures, advance! Destroy that thing! Oh, are you sure you want to do that, Talia? Shouldn't we sit down in a circle and talk about it one more time? Are you still here? Honestly, can't you see I'm busy destroying everything that is good? I don't have time for this disassociative identity order nonsense.
Stop doing the Therese and Jeanette thing.
No, I'm not even mad. I'm very amused by that. Alright, for the safety of things, I gotta redo that too. No. What? What? Oh, I don't have that researched. Hello. There you go. One's a lot bigger. Hold on. There you go.
Payday.
There's something funny going on around here. My knee is itching where I caught that arrow. Men, check it out.
The presence of Talia and the conspicuous Evil's army had not gone undiscovered, and the first miserable heroes were already on their way to the dungeon.
Where we will, of course, welcome them appropriately. Move, you lazy dung beetles! Get ready! You always have to be so unfriendly? I mean, really? Can't we just talk about this? I know this really good psychiatrist and... Don't force me to hit myself!
Yes. As our protagonist sank into one of her disputes with herself, the heroes spread across the surface. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I realize that.
defend the dungeon heart.
Please. Hold on. This got that much health. Now he's a little bit more pressing at the moment. Alright, so now that's destroyed. Alrighty there. So let's go ahead and fill out Cobbler Land a little bit more. Turn this area into a workshop. Need to max produce some of that stuff. Gotta get these orcs healed. Oh, actually. Give me 2 more orcs. Take them. Take them. Take them. Take them. Take you. Take you. That gives me 6 out of my 7. I'll leave him here. I want to go ahead and claim the one thing. That way I can start get some research into my Nagas. I much rather if you guys prioritize that. Because it is, you know, healing them. Now you can be free reign.
Payday.
Now, Yagluk.
delicious evilness dribbled into the thereupon feasting evil's dungeon. This could be immediately sacrificed to the excellent idea of completing 1 or 2 new research projects.
So I want to get this. I want to get that, but I also want to get this right here. I feel like having a guard post kind of sitting just, oh, I don't know, like right here would be a good idea. Because they are coming in the front door. Build a tinkerer's cave. There we go. That will allow me to research this. I can also get 1, 2. That's not exactly where I wanted to drop you, but okay. Now I'm just going to expand it a little bit to encompass all areas in which they will just automatically walk in. In fact, I could go all out here and do this.
The exploring evil's little snots had discovered a room in the underground.
Huh?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh! Neat. Now what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Again, I did not mean to do that. So that has me auto set to have people over here.
A vortex could now be built. This excellent room makes it possible to create direct access to Hell by means of teleportation, or the gun from Portal, in order to hire funny, or sometimes not so funny, demons. The very curious evil soon began to build one of these vortexes. It's payday.
Yeah, they found quite the room over here, didn't they?
The first vortex was finished. Here, demons could be hired or resurrected after their inglorious death for a tiny fee of mana.
Mana? But I don't have any mana.
Oh, that's true. Yes, but luckily the Gehenna stones produced exactly that. What a wonderful coincidence. The homicidal evil had researched the Tinkerer's Cave. This perfidious room was used by the even more perfidious creatures of the Horde to build deadly traps and sturdy doors out of boring old toolboxes. The adventurous evil was keen to try this out right away.
There we go. Raise my thing up to 11. So about 5k in that one vein. Something's over here. There's gotta be. Yeah, what is it? What's it gonna be? Nothing? Really? Let's think here. So I got 3 guards. I have 2 Nagas. Here, all these
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Ah! You are marked for this place. So you're all kind of getting to that point where you need something. Now, but this is going to be the one room.
first Tinkerer's Cave was finished and appeared solid enough. Soon the creatures of the Horde would gather here voluntarily or under the threat of beatings to build dangerous traps for unwary heroes.
So let's go ahead and upgrade the creatures themselves. Get them a little stronger. Make you a little stronger. Go ahead and get this money.
Payday.
So we got about $2,000 in it.
The bustling evil had dug into a dragon's nest.
Where? Oh, here. Just like this. Throw it over here. Grab you, grab you, grab you. You.
Tell me what to do.
I could tell you, but I'm just going to drop you in and let you guess.
Ouch.
There you go. Gold vein. Hello. Right over here. You're still missing your unit. So there, I'll make 2 gallows. Oh! I was missing the piece.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Didn't get far, did they? I walked in and got stomped. Got a 15-day gold mine right there.
Command me.
Can have you help guard, I suppose. So that does heal. Ah, yeah.
A spider nest has been unearthed.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Tell
Give
me
me you.
what to do.
Give me you. And you. 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 You.
Ah! Oh, hey!
Surprise! Solix died? What? You weak, pathetic fool. Oh, do they automatically, like, go to anywhere where there's fighting? Interesting. Oh, let me do this. Ooh, 2 gold veins. That's a double 15k right there. Perfect.
It's
I'm gonna add
payday.
cash anytime soon. This. Oh! Oh, never fucking mind. Why do I need those? I could just have this. An infinite source. Jesus. I was curious, like, if I went too far out on my monetary game, but now that I know I can have, at least here I can have infinite.